sis, do you want to dress the same for Great-Grandma's birthday party? I thought you hated doing that. I can't believe you would suggest it. In this case, it would make her so happy to see it. That makes it worth it to me. That's very true. And it would be an easy way to make her smile for her 100th. Yeah, we can do that. I bet my girlfriend can design something like what we used to wear. Oh, that's a fantastic idea. Yes, please. So, are you okay with frilly, bright dresses? I can handle that for a day. I'm gonna love this so much. Yeah. I'll just need to warn Don because this is going to come as such a shock to him. Hopefully he'll find it entertaining. I'm not sure how he'll react. He always makes fun of me when I dress up. He does what? Pokes fun at me? We both laugh about it. Okay. But I hope that it's a good ribbing and not the kind of joking Brad did. Oh, he's nothing like Brad. I learned my lesson. I hope so. You seem pretty happy with Dawn, and it has been a couple of years. Still, I reserve the right to beat him up if I feel that he's being mean, not funny. You know what? I would love to see you beat someone up while decked out in your finery. Unfortunately for you, he's a sweetheart, so there will be no need. Hey, maybe Cousin Beau will give you a good fight. He's always spoiling for one. Yes, he is. But don't feel you have to go out of your way to find a fight. Don't worry, I won't. I'm just protective of my little sis. You've got less than 30 minutes on me. I'm still the older sister, whether or not you like it. I love you too. That's right, you do. Send me your measurements and we'll make sure to have your dress ready with a few days to spare. Let me know when you need me to try it on and I'll be there. Awesome. Love you, little sis. Love you too, big sis.
Hey, babe. I thought you would be home by now. Where are you?
Preparing for my great-grandma's party this weekend?
Are you helping plan or something?
Or something.
Uh-oh. Why do I have the feeling that I should be nervous?
Because I'm being secretive and you can't stand it when someone is able to surprise you.
Darn straight. If I would have known you wouldn't be home, I would have gotten dinner on the way. I'm starving.
You can still order, or I can pick something up on the way home.
When will you be home?
Probably in an hour.
Ugh, but I'm hungry now.
You have 2 hands. Go get in the kitchen.
But you're so much better at it. I don't want to have to cook anything.
There are snacks. Or you could slice some cheese and put them on crackers.
Oh, that does sound good. If you would get some Chinese on the way home, then if you have to be gone again this week, I'll be fine.
I'm not planning on being out again.
I don't know why you didn't warn me.
Honestly, I thought I would be home long before now. So I didn't think I would need to warn you.
You know what? I'll order something. Whatever you're doing, why don't you just take your time? I'll be here when you get home.
Actually, I think I may take you up on that. I'm actually with my sister, so I can take her and her girlfriend out for dinner.
I'm tempted to invite myself along.
No. I know what you want to do.
What?
You'll play 20 questions trying to find out what we were up to. I'm telling you now that it's a surprise.
You got me. But it's very unfair.
I'll see you in a few hours. Enjoy whatever you want. And I'll make a big meal tomorrow just for you being so patient and understanding.
And I'll definitely hold you to that. I'll start thinking up what kind of elaborate meal I want.
No steak.
Steak it is.
Seriously though, you need to come up with food that we already have. Don't expect me to go to the grocery store, because I don't have time. Come up with something from the food we already have.
Why bother making the offer? I want what I want.
I'll make what I want if you're gonna be difficult.
You cruel, cruel woman.
See you later. Have a good evening.
Have a great time with your sister and her hot girlfriend. Man, I really love that dress on you. You look so hot, just like your sister.
Thanks. But please, you know that I don't like to be compared with my sister. I got enough of that growing up.
Sorry, just wow. With your hair up like that, man. I just can't take my eyes off of you, too. It's like a man's dream come true.
What are you talking about?
You know, getting both twins to bed at the same time. That is my fantasy.
Ew! That's just really disturbing. Why would you even say that?
I'm sorry, just seeing you dressed up like that, I'm so turned on. I just want to get you home and do all kinds of naughty things to you.
All because I'm in a dress?
You're in a dress. You're showing a lot of leg. You look like some of your pictures from when you were younger. It's just a very different energy.
You like the fact that I look younger?
No, don't twist my words like that. Are you trying to make me sound like a perv?
No, just heard what you said and it was kind of concerning.
Why are you trying to upset me and make me feel bad? All I was doing was complimenting you. Any man would say that your sister is incredibly hot. And for once, you look like her in that outfit. No other meaning behind it.
Okay.
How long until we leave? Because I seriously want to get you home.
I still need to talk to a few relatives, finish the rounds. I would say it'll take about another 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, this is gonna be torture.
I'll try to speed it up, just to see you smile.
I promise I'll make it worth it. Oh, the things I plan to do to you, with the dress on.
You're ridiculous.
Just hurry up. Me and my excitement are waiting here for you. Why did you leave like that?
You called out my sister's name during sex. Why would you do that?
No, I didn't. I called out your name, Melody. I mean, Harmony. You're making me so upset that you're confusing me.
You're so gross, Dawn. How did I not see it before now?
I didn't do anything wrong. You just looked so much like your sister. I could just imagine that I was with her, and that was just a bit more than I could handle. You can't blame me for getting excited.
I can blame you for screaming out my sister's name.
Okay, I can admit it. When we first started dating, I often pretended I was with your sister. Even lied about it a few times. But that's because she's so much more attentive to her appearance. She's so hot and she knows how to really stoke a guy's fire. Know what I mean?
No, I really don't.
The whole pretending to be into women, not men, that's just hot.
How did I ever see what an absolute creep you are? You're so disgusting. I don't think I could ever look at you again.
You're just overreacting, babe. She's your twin, so you mostly look the same. If you want guys to want you, you could take a page of her book. Or all of the pages.
So you think I should prefer women too?
No, just act like it. Like she does. That's just so hot.
You are vile. She isn't pretending. Melody is only interested in other women. There is no chance you would ever have her because you have the wrong parts. But sure, keep pretending that you know what you're talking about.
You need to come home. This isn't gonna get settled if you don't come home and talk it out like adults.
I don't ever want to see you again. You're even worse than Brad. Just thinking about you ever touching me again makes my skin crawl.
Oh, come on. It's a natural reaction for me to be attracted to a woman who knows how to present herself. She wears nice clothing and takes care of herself. If you would do that, I wouldn't have to think about her like I do.
If you were a real man, I wouldn't have to explain things to you.
I am a real man.
You're certainly really disgusting.
Now you're just trying to insult me.
I could never insult you nearly as bad as you're insulting me. We are through, and I'm gonna get you out of my house.
It's my house too, so you can't do anything about it.
Oh, yes, I can. I just need to get myself together first. When I come back, I expect you to be gone.
You know I won't be. This is just as much my house as yours. So you have to give me notice and all of that before I have any obligation to leave.
Well, at least you aren't lying and trying to claim you love me. I suppose that is a positive in this situation.
Only because I know that you're too hysterical to listen, over a little something like me saying the wrong name. I'll talk seriously to you when you stop being so ridiculous, because deep down you already know that I love you. That's why you're saying it and trying to make it sound like I don't.
You're literally the worst, Dawn. And you'll be out of my place one way or the other.
You talk big, but you've got nothing.
I'll be more than happy to prove you wrong. Melody, I need to come over tonight. Why? What happened? Dawn called out your name while we were, He did what? Ever since he saw me in the dress, he's been comparing me to you, saying that I looked almost as hot as you. It was like all of the guys who dated me to get close to you. How did I miss it? Oh, Mel, we'll take care of you. You're on your way, right? Yeah, I got a lift since I don't think I'm in any shape to drive. Do you want anything when you get here? A large box of tissues? And do you have any chocolate? Preferably ice cream? We can make that happen. How long until you get here? Probably about 20 minutes. Okay, so you just left? Pretty much. Okay, we'll get a place ready for you to sleep tonight. You can be upset tonight. Tomorrow, revenge. Thank you. I'm really sorry about this. You don't need to apologize. I'm always here when you need me. I just don't understand what I keep doing wrong. It's your poor taste in men, honey. You need a douche detox. Then I'll have you find someone. You don't even know what to look for. Did you forget that I dated guys first? I just realized that I didn't prefer them. But I know the kind of guy who would be more interested in a woman with brains. Not all of them just want someone who likes to dress pretty. And you have a lot to offer. You just don't value it like you should. Believe me, there is a good guy out there for you. Probably many. We'll find them. Thanks, sis. Of course. And for now, I think you should probably take time away from relationships. It'll do you good to get comfortable with yourself. There's little that's sexier than confidence. That's easy to say when people already love you. Thank you for proving my point. We'll work on you. Then when you show progress, I'll help you find a decent guy. I think you may be onto something. After this horrible experience, a break from relationships is probably for the best. Trust your big sister. I know what I'm talking about. Less than 30 minutes. Now get over here so we can take care of you.
Seriously, Harmony, when are you coming home? I'm starting to get hungry.
I'm coming back when I know I can get you out. So probably in about 2 weeks. Unfortunately, there's a whole legal process I have to go through first.
Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It was one stupid mistake and you're turning it into this huge deal. I admitted I shouldn't have said her name out loud. Now you need to admit your fault in all of this. Because if you don't, I can't see having a future with you.
That's because we don't have a future. I dumped you. Now get your junk and get out.
Oh, okay. You just keep lashing out. I'll be here waiting for your apology. Until you're able to admit you were wrong, I'm just gonna enjoy myself.
With which one of your other girls? Because if you bring any of your conquests back to my place, buddy, getting kicked out will be the least of your problems.
Oh, is it getting close to that time of the month for you? Because you know that you're my one and only.
What did I ever see in you? You know how you got us matching duffel bags for working out at the gym? Knowing full well I wouldn't ever go to the gym after what happened with Brad?
Is there a point to this story?
Well, I grabbed one of those and brought it with me, after putting some of my stuff in it.
Wait, which bag did you take?
Apparently the one you use when you go out to hook up with other women. Judging by the number of opened condom wrappers in there. And there's 2 empty boxes. I know why you've been too tired to touch me lately.
I can explain.
I'm sure you have a lie that you'll pull out of your butt, but save it.
They aren't mine. I lent that bag to one of my friends.
Uh-huh. That's why it goes with you to work every day, and you drop clothes in the wash out of it. Or are you so daft you forgot that I actually wash all of the clothes, so I notice when you come home and add clothes? I mean, I know you feel it's my job, so you wouldn't understand the work that actually goes into staying on top of the laundry.
Okay, I made some mistakes.
2 boxes worth of mistakes? And I have a feeling with the number of wrappers, you actually threw away more boxes than you kept.
I'm not perfect. Neither are you. But I forgive you for making mistakes.
Cheating on me with a lot of women isn't you making a lot of mistakes. It's you repeatedly deciding you don't need to respect me or care about me. I've contacted the landlord. He'll let you know the next steps. And before you trash anything, I installed cameras while you were at work today.
I can't believe this is what you're actually like. You're a horrible, manipulative bitch.
I'll be sending you the bill and expect you to pay fast when it comes to the penalty for letting you live there.
I'm not giving you a dime. You wasted 2 years of my life.
If I could charge you for stealing 2 years of my life, I would. As is, I'll have to be happy with telling your family why we broke up.
You wouldn't dare.
Go quietly and don't try to make me look bad, and I won't have to.
If you're gonna be like that, I'll tell you why I called out your sister's name. I've been cheating on you with her.
Really? You want to try that?
It's the truth. Why else would I call out her name in a moment of passion?
Where's her birthmark?
What birthmark?
The one you would see if you actually slept with her?
Huh. It's a trick question. She doesn't have one. You're twins.
Wrong. She definitely does. And it's the one thing that makes her insecure.
I didn't want to bring it up, but it was on her inner thigh. I kiss it every time we're intimate.
Wrong. Want to try again, or do you just want to confess you're lying to upset me?
We really do sleep together. All the time.
Oh, sweetie. Wrong answer. I just told her, and she's a bit pissed to hear that. Oh, no. Her girlfriend heard what you claimed, too. Guess you'll have some visitors soon. Good luck trying to explain yourself when they get there.
You just can't handle that she's hotter, smarter, and more desirable than you.
That's fine. We aren't together, so you can say what you want. As long as you do it from somewhere other than my home. When my sister and her girlfriend arrived at my place, they definitely put Dawn in his place. Melody used to be a kickboxer, and her girlfriend is into MMA. Her skills in design come from making costumes for wrestlers and other people who need specialty clothing, so having those 2 women coming at him was more than my ex could handle. I don't know what they did to him, but apparently they didn't have to touch him to get him out of the place. He was apparently able to get one of his older women to let him stay with her for a while, but since he wasn't very careful, she soon realized he was cheating on her. Dawn ended up back at his parents' house. The story he told them made me look really bad, especially when he said that both my sister and I preferred women. When they called to yell at me about it, I set them straight, letting them know I dumped him for wanting to be with my sister while cheating on me repeatedly. They said some horrible things about my sister because of her preferences, so I hung up on them and blocked their number. My sister and her girlfriend got engaged, and they fought over who would get to have me as the maid of honor. Finally, I said I could take on the duty for both of them. They wanted to really plan it out, though, so it took 2 years to get them down the aisle. And they repaid me by setting me up with a really great guy, having me pair up with him as a part of the wedding party. We've been dating for about a year now, and so far I really adore him. He's more like me, a bit quiet and shy until you get to know him. And he loves the fact that I'm so low maintenance, mostly because it means we have more time to do the things we love. It's too early to think about marriage, but I can actually see a future with him. I have some amazing news to share. I really want to tell you in person, but I don't think I can wait until this evening, so I'll go on and tell you. I'm pregnant!
Really? Oh my gosh, that's very unexpected. Are you sure?
Yeah. I've got the test right here, and it's showing the little plus sign.
Okay, I know those can give false positives. For now, don't tell anyone. I'll get you an appointment with a doctor. What days can you take off?
Well, I was thinking that since I'm pregnant, I should quit my job. I mean, it's what we were planning to do eventually, right? I can go ahead and start being a stay-at-home mother.
We had talked about that, but we aren't ready yet. I think it's too early for you to quit your job.
Oh, come on, babe. It's the perfect time. I'm almost 30. It's time I start the next chapter in my life.
We aren't married yet. We don't have a house. Without your income, I don't think we'll be able to make ends meet where we are.
Are you saying I should get rid of my baby?
No, not at all. Just, you can't quit working. Babies are expensive, and we're already having financial trouble.
But I don't want to send my baby to childcare.
I already work from home. I can juggle working and childcare for a bit.
Oh, no, you don't. I want to be the parent who stays home with the baby.
That will probably be possible in a few more years when I'm a bit more established in my career.
You don't sound like you're too excited about the baby.
I'm thrilled. We'll just need to be realistic for now. I guess this is the downside of you being with someone almost 5 years younger.
I guess you're right. I earn more than you right now. Leaving my job would probably make things far too difficult. I really wish I could stay home, though. Promise me when you're making that money you'll be okay with me quitting my job.
That is definitely what I want. It's just too early in my career for that to be realistic. Besides, it's possible you aren't pregnant. I hope you are, but it's possible that you aren't. So we need to get to a doctor before we make any plans.
See, this is why I love you. You're so much more mature than most guys your age. I'll make an appointment with my doctor.
Okay, let me know when, because I want to go with you.
Are you sure you should be missing work? Won't it look bad?
Not at all. They support families. I think they would be more upset if I didn't go with you for something so big. At least my boss and team would be. Plus, I really want to be there. I'm so excited.
I'll let you know when I know. Then we can plan for it.
Sounds good. And thank you so much, Taylor, for making me the happiest man alive. I love you.
I love you too.
How's my favorite woman in the world?
Hey, Chase. What do you need?
I just wanted to check on you. I've been gone nearly a week and I just really miss you.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
How's the baby?
Still too small to see. At least from this side.
Feeling a little lonely, huh? Don't worry, I'll be home tonight, and I plan to pamper you all weekend. Although they did ask me to stay another week, I told them I couldn't leave my pregnant girl for that long.
What? You turned down a chance to network? I'm really disappointed in you.
Really? I thought you would want me to come home.
I want you to get more visibility at work. Climb that corporate ladder so that you can take care of me and my baby.
While you are pregnant, the best way to do that is to be there for you.
I have friends who are more than willing to help, especially Nathan. So you can focus on earning that bread.
I can what?
Bring home the bacon, Focus on the job. That way you can earn more than me by the time you're my age.
Are you sure? I don't want you to be alone. I mean, you recently started getting morning sickness. I want to be there for you, especially since you have a doctor's appointment coming up.
What do you mean I've been getting morning sickness?
You threw up a couple of times recently. I figured that was morning sickness.
Oh my god, you might be right. Holy crap, I need to get to the doctor to have it checked out.
Calm down. You're lucky that you haven't had morning sickness yet. From what I've read, women usually feel sick in the first couple of months.
Oh no, this can't happen. Not right now.
Why? What's wrong? Oh, screw it. I'm heading home now. I'll help you through this.
No, it's fine. Just really bad timing. I'll see if Nathan can help me.
But I want to be there for you. Clearly something is upsetting you.
It's just, I thought I would get to skip the morning sickness, Thought I got lucky.
I'm sorry. I should be there to help you.
That's so sweet, but it's even more important that you focus on work. I'll get my friends and family to help.
I'll call Shauna. I think she'll be the best able to help you.
I would rather have my BFF helping me.
But Nathan won't understand your body like your sister. I think Shauna would be a better bet for helping you deal with morning sickness.
It's not like Shauna has ever been pregnant. She won't have a clue.
Neither has Nathan. At least Shauna can help you from a more feminine perspective.
I would rather not. Like I said, Nathan is better attuned to what I need. I feel so much better with him here instead of Shauna.
I should be the one filling the role if you don't want Shauna. I know you're close with Nathan, but I'm the man you'll marry. I want you to rely on me.
I am. I'm relying on you to earn the money so I can have a comfortable life. I will feel much better knowing you're doing your best to make me happy. Nathan can help with the other stuff. After all, he knows me best.
Okay, but please let me know if you need me for anything.
I will, don't worry.
Be safe, and I love you.
Love you too. I need ice cream and cucumbers.
Hi, Taylor. Got some of those pregnancy cravings, huh?
Are you laughing at me?
What? No. I'm just saying that you're asking for some very, unique food combinations.
I'm so miserable. My stomach is starting to pooch out, and I want to eat way too often.
It's okay, Taylor. You're lucky that you went for 6 months without showing much at all. I have to say, you still look absolutely hot. You've got this amazing glow to you now.
You really think so? You aren't just saying that to make me feel better?
I'm 100% serious. I find you incredibly sexy, and I can't wait to hold you again.
Oh, that's really sweet. Have you always been this sweet?
I like to think so.
You don't think that I'm starting to look unattractive? I mean, I think I can see the stretch marks starting.
You're carrying my child. As far as I'm concerned, the changes to your body are just a sign of how much you love me.
Are you sure? Because I don't like my body like this. Earlier today, Nathan was saying that I'm starting to look less attractive.
That's because he's not the friend you think he is. I mean, you guys always said that you were just friends, but I'm pretty sure that he's always held a torch for you.
Maybe.
And now that you're starting to look pregnant, he's starting to realize that you aren't going to choose him. And if I'm being honest, the fact that the person you thought was your BFF would say anything so cruel, well, never mind.
No, what did you want to say?
If he can be that cruel, I'm not sure that he's your friend. I would be willing to bet that now that you're about to have a child with someone else, he doesn't see you as desirable.
Do you really think so? Because that would be horrible!
I'm sorry, Taylor, but when you start having kids, it changes how people see you.
What makes you think that? Friends are supposed to be there for you.
Yeah, but when you move into a new stage of life, it changes a lot of your dynamics. A few of my friends have already told me that when our baby comes, they aren't going to see me as often. They just aren't in the same place. Their priorities are still on themselves. The next date, the next promotion, you know?
But we've been best friends forever. How could he just say those things? I thought he really cared about me.
I'm sorry, but at least you know now. You know that you can't rely on him for the important stuff. That's why I keep saying you should involve Shauna more. As your sister, you don't have to worry about those kinds of things.
Maybe you're right. I'm just really disappointed in Nathan. Man, how did you get so smart? It's like you're younger, but you know so much more.
My parents raised us to be more thoughtful and focus on goals. It helps when you start thinking about your future when you're young.
I hope you can teach my kid that. My parents just kind of left us to our own devices.
That works for some people. I think that some people just take longer to mature. But that's not always a bad thing. It's best to move at a pace that is comfortable for you.
Oh, I really wish you were here right now.
Don't worry, hon. I'll be there as soon as I get off of work and get through traffic.
Can't you take time off and come to me right now?
I hate telling you now, but right now I'm wrapping up a project. I promise as soon as I can, I'll be there.
Why are you putting work ahead of me?
Wow, you've really changed your tune, huh? I'm not putting work first, and believe me, I'm not going to. But I can't just drop things right now. I've got time off I'll need to take for family leave after the baby comes in about 3 more months.
3 more months? I have a feeling this baby is going to hang on a bit longer than we thought. Maybe even a couple of months.
Come on, Taylor, that's not how it works.
I'm being serious. What if the baby decides not to come for over 9 months? That can happen.
They will induce labor if a baby doesn't seem ready.
Why would they do that?
It can actually do more harm than good if the baby stays too long.
But I didn't start showing until later. Maybe the baby is just developing more slowly.
What did the doctors say the last time you went?
That the baby is healthy, just slower to grow than most babies.
I'm gonna make sure I'm there for the next appointment. I hate the fact that I haven't been there for any of them after the first one.
No point in regretting it now.
I wish you would have told me a few days earlier when you had them scheduled.
You getting promoted at work was more important at the time. For now, I think it's best if I handle it. After all, I know more about my body than anyone else, right?
A doctor knows more about what your body needs, though. And I want to be there to learn too. Please make sure to schedule the next one so I can join you.
I'll try.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna get you a little surprise.
Really? What?
It's a surprise. You'll see. Hey, Shauna, this is Chase. Can you go over to Taylor's place?
Why? Is something wrong?
You mean she hasn't told you?
I haven't talked to her in the last few months. We got into a fight.
Really? She didn't tell me that you guys were fighting? I guess that's why she didn't want to ask you to help her then.
So she's really pregnant?
Yeah.
Have you seen the sonogram? Have you gone to the doctor with her lately?
No, what are you getting at?
When was the last time you guys were together?
I'm over at her place all of the time. Although I've been traveling more lately. What are you asking so many questions?
I meant, when was the last time you had sex?
Okay, now your questions are getting creepy. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay, how far along do you think she is?
She's 6 months along. Is this why you guys were fighting? Because you're acting really strange.
I guarantee you she isn't 6 months along. And if you hadn't had sex and she told you, the baby definitely isn't yours.
How can you say that about your own sister? You're being horrible.
Taylor went after you because I had a crush on you. She stayed with you because she knew that you have the potential to make a lot of money. But through all of this, her real boyfriend has been Nathan.
What? I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. All you have to do is make sure that you show up to her next doctor's appointment.
I want to go, but she keeps telling me too late for me to make them.
That's because she wasn't actually pregnant when she told you. She just didn't want to work anymore. And that's why we fought. I hated that she was using you, and she wasn't going to stop seeing Nathan.
I can't believe this. You said you had a crush on me? Is this your way of getting back at her?
You contacted me to go help her, right? I'll tell you what. I'll make sure you're able to be at the next doctor's appointment.
How can you do that?
Because I can get her to tell me. Then you can show up, whether or not she actually tells you when.
I trust her. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize her trust in me.
It's fine. You don't have to do anything. I'll take care of it all. And as soon as I know when the appointment is, I'll text you. Then all you have to do is show up.
This doesn't feel right at all.
You can hate me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you'll end up hating me either way.
I'll hate myself to go through with this.
I'm saving you a lifetime of misery.
If this is some sick plot to steal me from your sister, it won't work. I'm gonna propose to her this weekend.
Hold off on the proposal until after the doctor's appointment. As for me trying to steal you, not a chance. You've been with my sister. The thought of being with any guy who's been with her is a major turnoff. She knew that, and that's why she chased you. Nathan is a loser, and she realized my life would be a lot better than hers if I ended up with you.
That sounds way too convenient.
At this point, I don't really care what you think. You chose my sister, and this is who she is. Out of respect for the friendship we had growing up, I'm saving you years of your life with the witch.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. Hey, Chase. How's my favorite boyfriend?
I'm doing pretty good. How's my favorite lady?
Holding it together. But I think we need to talk about marriage. I'm really starting to show, and I kind of hope to have my baby after getting married. I don't want some bastard, you know.
You don't want some... How can you say that about our kid?
Technically, a baby born out of wedlock is. I want to make sure that my baby doesn't suffer because of something he couldn't control.
That used to be relevant, but people are born out of wedlock without it being a big deal now. But I agree we need to start thinking about getting married. We can start talking after your next doctor's appointment.
What? Why do I have to wait?
I want to make sure you can handle the stress. If you get too stressed, which I know wedding planning is, it can hurt the baby. Especially now that you're in your 3rd trimester.
I'm sure it's fine.
Please, Taylor, just humor me.
Fine. I'll let you know how it goes.
I want to be there. I've got questions.
You can't be there.
Why not?
Because it's tomorrow.
Oh, that's really short notice.
I know, right? I'll let you know as soon as I leave.
Okay. I'll be waiting to hear how you're doing.
Thank you, babe. I love that you trust me so much. I hope to repay you someday.
That's what a man in love does. He takes care of the woman he loves.
That is so sweet. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, please, don't cry.
It's a good cry, babe.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Monday at 11 in the morning.
What's that?
Taylor's doctor's appointment?
She didn't tell me.
Of course she didn't. She doesn't want you to know that she's not nearly as far along as you think.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. You'll find out at the doctor's office. Whether or not you go, that's on you. I don't want anything more to do with Taylor, which I'm gonna tell her on Tuesday.
You're a horrible sister.
And you're a lot more of an idiot than I thought you were, Chase. Good luck with the fallout. Chase, please come back. You weren't supposed to be here for my appointment.
You didn't want me to know that I'm not the father.
You can be now, though. Nathan is totally out of the picture. I want you to be my baby's father. So what if you don't share genetics? You can still be the father that he knows.
No thanks. I'm just glad I'm not tied to you forever. I can't believe how foolish and naive I've been.
But I love you.
No, you love yourself, Taylor. The only reason you want me is because Nathan ditched you. Good news for you, though. With a DNA test, he can be in your life forever.
Do you think he'll love me once it's confirmed the baby is his?
Was there ever any question that he was? We haven't had sex since you told me you were pregnant. Now I know that was just so you wouldn't have to have sex with me. You never intended to actually get pregnant. That was just carelessness on your part and Nathan's.
It's true, I didn't want to be with you at first, but now I know how much you're willing to do for me. I would have to be an idiot not to marry you.
Marry me? That will never happen. I don't ever want to see you again. Thank God I never let you move in with me. At least I did a few things right. Goodbye and best of luck, Taylor.
Please don't leave me too. I'm really pregnant.
Yes, you are, but that's not my child, and you're not my problem. Go live with your parents if you need someone to care for you.
They will be so angry.
Why? Because it will be confirmed that Shauna was actually the smarter sister?
What? How can you say that? She's just some shy, geeky kid who has no ability to network or make a good impression.
You know what? I really don't care.
Please talk to me, Chase. I need you now.
I cut ties with Taylor after that. I had one of my friends drop off her things at her parents' house. That way they would know that I wasn't her boyfriend anymore. Also, so that her parents would learn why. Taylor hadn't told them yet that we weren't together, and she was probably trying to come up with a story for what happened. Her parents were not happy, but that really isn't my problem. She had her baby, and Taylor was still fighting Nathan in court. Once he was forced to pay child support, he started insisting on getting custody. That's when her parents really got involved. They never liked Nathan, and they didn't want him watching their grandchild. Taylor is still partying and being wild, so her parents are doing most of the childcare. Taylor may have turned out to be a mess, but Shauna is amazing. I hope that their parents raise their grandson like they raised Shauna, because he'll be a great kid. I tried to reach out to Shauna, but she had been serious about what she said. Since I had stopped being her friend, mostly because of her sister, she really wasn't interested in talking to me again. She didn't think that I deserved to be trapped with her sister, knowing what her sister was. I really regret having lost her friendship, but I understand where she's coming from. Last I heard, she was engaged to a tech guy. I don't know much about it, but they apparently have made their own company, so she's doing really well, and I hope that continues. I did end up focusing on work, and 5 years later, I'm actually making more than 5 times what Taylor was at this age. It's nice, but if I'm being honest, I really want someone to love. I kinda got lost in work after Taylor, thinking women couldn't be trusted, but also aware that I chose the wrong sister. I've got an appointment with a therapist because I know that I need to work some things about before I can actually trust again.
Please don't forget to bring an outfit for me for tomorrow.
I know, Piper, I know.
Just thought I should remind you since we forgot the hospital bag on the way here.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I should have put it in the car. I don't know why I put it in our closet.
I do.
Oh, don't start that again. My mother heard that I didn't want to have it sitting around in the open. Her suggestion wasn't bad.
As long as you don't forget the bag, I will drop it.
You just don't like my mom.
Please, Adam. I just gave birth yesterday. I'm still exhausted. All I was trying to do was to remind you to bring a bag.
Then you started to badmouth my mom.
I'm sorry, I don't get along with her, but I'll stop complaining about her to you.
Thank you. Now, was that so hard?
Thin ice, Adam. You're on thin ice.
You're right. You just gave birth. I will save these arguments for when you're recovered.
It's been 5 years. We shouldn't be arguing about this. You're supposed to put boundaries and stick to them. But all through my pregnancy, your mother came over, criticized me, and generally made life miserable.
This again? I already apologized.
And I'm still a bit salty about it. As long as you keep her out of the house for the next 3 months, I will have time to forget it.
I already told you it was taken care of. Now will you please drop it?
Fine. I'm gonna put the phone down. Just please don't forget the bag.
Stop acting like I'm an idiot. I already know.
I am so excited to finally get to see my grandbaby after you denied me the privilege while you were in the hospital. Hello, Mrs. Hanson. As we've discussed, we aren't having any guests for the first few months. We have a lot to do and simply don't have time to entertain. Nonsense! I'm not a guest, I'm a helper. Please talk to Adam because I just don't have the energy for this. I can do for you what a good mother should do. Not that you would know. After all, your mother ran off with her lover when you were a child. Please, Millie, I'm really not in the mood for this. Someone has to teach you how to be a mother. And in the very likely event that you end up running away from the family, I'll be in place to step into the role as her mother. Adam, get your mother under control, or so help me, I will take my baby elsewhere. And just so you don't try to make any excuses for her, this is what she's been saying.
I told her not to tell you.
You told her not to tell me what?
Look at things logically, Piper. We really need help. I mean, you just gave birth and I don't know anything about kids. We don't have any family close by, and Dad said he can spare Mom for a few months.
Absolutely not. If she takes a step into the house, I will go somewhere else with my daughter.
Why are you being so difficult?
Because we've already discussed this and agreed that it would be just you and I for 3 months. You can't go and... unilaterally changed that on your own.
What?
You can't go making decisions on your own.
Why didn't you just say that? I swear it's like you have to make me feel stupid. You need to just deal with my decisions, because you clearly have no idea what you're doing.
One of us clearly is, Adam, but it isn't me.
I'm not doing anything wrong. You just insist on being horrible.
Why are you subjecting me to your mother right after giving birth? I need to recover, and I can't do that with her around.
I'm not subjecting you to her. She wants to help.
You know that we don't get along. You agreed on no one in our house for 3 months. Either you live up to your end of the bargain, or I'll talk to Colby.
I will do as you ask. Not because you're right, but to humor you.
I don't care why you do it, but I will not deal with that woman while I'm this vulnerable.
I really wish you two would just get along.
And I wish you would follow through on your promises. We might get along better if you actually put up boundaries and stick to them.
Don't put all of this on me. You and Mom are the ones who fight like cats and dogs.
Are you on the way here?
Yes.
Do you have my bag?
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something.
Is your mother in the car with you?
Yes, she's driving.
That's it. I'm not doing this anymore. Don't bother coming. I've got a backup plan, and you and your mother can do whatever back at the house.
Oh, stop acting like a spoiled brat.
Okay, mama's boy. You and Millie go do whatever it is you do whenever you're together.
We will be there in an hour. Don't even think about leaving.
An hour? So you aren't actually on the way?
Oh, we are. Just, we have a few stops because Mom didn't bring everything.
Take your time. I won't be here when you get here.
Just stop. We'll be there when we get there. It's not like you have anywhere else to be. Mom's getting set up in the guest room. When she's done, we'll come get you. Piper? Piper!
Where are you? The hospital staff won't tell us anything. So you guys just got to the hospital? 'Cause it's been a lot longer than an hour.
What does the time have to do with anything?
Because we had agreed on leaving at a certain time. You know what? There is no value in wasting my time trying to explain how to be a decent person to you. The concept is too foreign.
Considering you were raised by a single father, you're the one who doesn't understand how to be decent.
Oh, look at you coming back with the quick quips.
I have no idea what my son ever saw in you. It took this long, but he's finally regaining his senses. Now we need to know where you are. Tell me now, or I'll force the staff to tell us.
You're so delusional if you think they will tell you anything.
And why is that?
That's because it's private information. If they tell you anything, I can sue them.
We are family, so they should tell us. We should be an exception to any ridiculous laws.
When your son didn't show up when he was supposed to, there was reason to be concerned that something was wrong. Considering you guys literally left me at the hospital hours after I was supposed to be discharged, the staff have a dim view of you.
Adam is your husband. He doesn't have to listen to you, and he doesn't need to be at your beck and call.
He has made that blatantly clear. And because I really don't want to deal with either of you two, I'm not at the hospital.
Oh, well, as long as you didn't take my baby, I don't care where you are.
Oh, you're still able to have kids? Seems highly unlikely.
Oh, you know what I mean, you wretched woman. I'll be taking me and my son's baby home.
When I recover enough, I will talk to Adam. I have no interest in talking to you.
Well, you don't have a choice because that's my baby.
Keep talking, Millie. Every text you send is another text in my arsenal.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? You will be very sorry if you try to keep me from my child.
Don't worry, Millie. I don't want anything to do with your son. He is all yours.
I'm glad to hear you're leaving my son alone. He always had such a soft heart. I'm glad he finally realized what you are. Now all we have to do is get you out of our lives. Then we'll raise our child together.
Your relationship was always really creepy. And it's really starting to sound unhealthy. Well, criminal, if I'm being honest. But hey, not gonna be my problem soon enough.
You mean you won't be our problem soon enough? Bring my baby back. Then you can slink back off to the gutters where you belong.
Sorry, Millie. No, actually, I'm not sorry. You guys will be hearing from my lawyer. I'll do what is required by law when it comes to custody, but there is no chance I'm coming back to live in that house.
I warned him that you were a no-good scamming woman. You got the baby you wanted and now you're running. Don't think that you'll get anything in the divorce. I'll make sure that my husband gets the best lawyer to deal with you. Then I will protect my son and child from you.
So your solution is to separate a newborn baby from her mother?
It's not like my baby will lose anything by having you removed from her life.
Ah, because you can't stand me. You think that no one will like me. You have a very high opinion of yourself.
Of course my opinion matters. I come from old money. That means I understand how the world works much better than you.
From what I've seen, it means you know how to buy your way into getting your way.
And that is how the world works. Believe me, anyone who is important owes my family for their position. No judge is gonna take your side over mine.
Then why does your husband need to get a really good lawyer?
You stupid girl. He needs to get a good lawyer to make it look like we won honestly. We can't have a judge thinking that your pathetic lawyer made a better argument. Things have to look believable.
And why is that?
How are you this idiotic? Because some judges won't follow through if they think that we haven't played the game right.
It's an interesting theory. Thank you for enlightening me. I wish you, well, the kind of life you deserve.
I always get what I want, so don't you worry. And you will get the life you deserve.
I really hope so. I also feel I should point out that you don't come from old money, your husband does.
We've been married nearly 40 years, so it's almost the same thing.
Funny, since I've heard about the kinds of fights you used to have with your in-laws.
That's because they were stuck-up, horrible people. I'm bringing the kind of class and common sense that they lacked into higher society.
Do you feel that way about your husband? Wouldn't he be hurt to hear you talk like that about his parents?
Well, he was always a mama's boy who followed what his mother said. She always told me that I was only a result of his rebellious phase. I showed her, though. He still adores me, and I had her buried without her jewelry. I may give one or two of the pieces to my little Jade, but I'll make sure that most of them go with me.
Oh, so you took your mother-in-law's jewelry for yourself? Was that just your way of proving that you won?
I wouldn't expect you to understand it all, so there's no reason to explain it to you.
Fair enough. I wish you luck, Millie, and thank you for being as self-important as you are. That should prove particularly helpful.
You're a special type of crazy. I'm so glad my son realized it so early. Now we have a baby we can raise together. Oh, but I need a copy of your medical history, too. I guess I'll need to get that before we leave here. Once I have that, I just need to know where my baby is so we can take her home.
I can see where Adam gets a lot of his more interesting ways of thinking. Now I have to get going because I've got a lot of important things to do.
You must tell me where you are so I can come get my little Jade. I'm not about to let her spend any more time with someone so low class. Divorce, Piper? Seriously? You have initiated the process?
Oh yeah, a couple of months ago when you made it clear that your mother was your only real concern?
This again! You keep making me choose between you two. Why are you surprised that I chose the woman who took care of me? She'll be a much better mother than you because she's a better person.
Did you read the divorce papers?
Why should I bother? I tore it up because you don't deserve my time. I'll have my parents' lawyer draw up the terms, and you'll have to agree to them.
Oh, sweetie, you really should have read them. But don't worry, I did have a copy delivered to your lawyer. You can talk to him about what the terms are. And you are free to fight them if you like, but I think you'll find even your daddy's lawyers recommend you not fight.
I refuse to agree with whatever BS terms you offer. Anything other than completely removing you from the baby's life is unacceptable.
Oh, you see, now that is the wrong answer, but it's good to hear you say that. You didn't tell your mother that my daughter isn't yours, did you?
What? Of course not. She would hate the fact that we used a donor.
Yeah, she would. It's almost like she would lose all interest in the baby when she realizes that it's not biologically hers.
I'm sure once she's attached to my daughter, the fact that little Jade isn't biologically hers won't matter anymore.
You don't think it will?
I know my mother. She's a loving, caring person.
And that's why she wouldn't want an infant who isn't related to her.
I mean, it makes sense, but once that attachment is there, I'm sure she'll love my little girl like her own.
Hold on to that thought, honey, because we'll be finding out when you guys hear about the terms of the divorce.
You will not tell my mother that I'm infertile.
You're right, I won't tell her.
I don't trust you.
That's fine. I learned months ago not to trust you. When I started bleeding and you decided to go to your mother's for help instead of taking me to the doctor, well, that's when I knew that you simply weren't going to be any kind of help if I needed it.
My mother is much better at handling those things than I am.
She's much better at making you feel good. She sure didn't do anything to help me. And she sure isn't a medical professional. All I can say is thank goodness for Cody, because my daughter and myself got the actual help we needed.
I'll bet you've been sleeping with him this whole time, haven't you?
Even if I wanted to sleep with him, he wouldn't be interested. Remember, he's gay. That's why you don't like him.
You know that I couldn't stand him, yet you refused to stop being friends with him.
Well, since he's the only person I could rely on around here, of course I didn't cut him out of my life.
You never respected what I wanted, and you always hated my mother. Just wait until I put all of this evidence in front of a judge. You'll never see my little Jade again.
Since you weren't there for me in the hospital, I didn't use the name you and your mother picked up, and she doesn't have your last name. And your name isn't on the birth certificate.
What?
And since you didn't pay for anything, you'll find that there aren't many judges who will take your side.
I was there for you when you were pregnant.
You didn't attend any of the appointments. When I was on bed rest, I had to hire someone because you couldn't be bothered. Anyway, my daughter's crying, so I need to go tend to her. Please stick to talking through my lawyer. Nothing good will come out of trying to bully me over text.
You're such a coward.
What's this about the baby not being my Adam's baby? Are you trying to convince us to give up on our own flesh and blood? I take it you don't believe the DNA test. I saw that. But you're an idiot to think we would believe that. Unless... Are you admitting to cheating on my perfect boy? You should probably check the receipt from the bank I went to. I would have sent the report about your son being infertile, but unlike you guys, I'm not going to give out his medical information. Just be aware that he's been lying to you. Kind of like how you've been lying to him. Oh my, but so much is going to come out in the divorce. I don't believe you. My son would never lie to me. And if he did, it was clearly your fault. Oh, it's so cute that you think I have that kind of control over him. I never wanted to control him. Just to love him and have a family. He's learned that's a lie. You never really cared for him if you could steal his child from us. And if that isn't his child, then you've been cheating, and you made him think that it was his fault. You may want to focus on some of the other important parts of the papers. I included a little something special for your husband. That weak-minded fool? What could you possibly tell him? Just the part about you stealing his mother's jewelry. Oh no, you couldn't have done that. He can't know that. I earned those pieces by putting up with her for years. Then what do you owe me for putting up with you for years? You know what? Don't worry about it. Never having to deal with you or your family again is enough payment for me. Things really went wrong for Adam and Millie after that. Once Millie's husband learned that she had stolen from him, as well as learning that his son was sterile, he decided to get a DNA test. Sure enough, Adam wasn't actually his son. Apparently, Millie had cheated on him with several men, proving her mother-in-law had been very right not to trust her. Adam was disowned and disinherited. I learned that the man had several illegitimate children that he had raised in secret from his wife. When he started the divorce proceedings, though, this made the whole thing a lot more difficult for him. Since they were both cheaters, things got really messy. Millie got arrested for theft of property and I think something about stealing from the dead. I didn't keep up with it too closely. Her soon-to-be ex-husband pressed charges, but since the divorce was in progress, she still had access to some of his money. I know that they did end up divorced, and she was living a much less lucrative life than when she was married. Adam actually did try to reach out to me to apologize and attempted to reconcile, but I was not interested. Apparently, he was really angry about his mother's lies, and he blamed her for his poor choice in our marriage. It was clear that he saw her as the problem and not himself, so I wasn't willing to consider getting back together with him. My ex-husband is entirely out of my life, so I didn't really pay any attention to what happened to him after the far too exciting divorce. He was disowned and wouldn't be getting money from his father, but he still had a good job that paid. This worked out well for me since we had married for about 6 years and alimony was high. He did downgrade his house because he couldn't afford the large house. Cody and I moved several states away and he helped me with my daughter. Even when he started dating seriously, he was an absolute rock in our world. He's asked me to be his best man in the upcoming wedding, and my daughter is going to be the flower girl. She's 5 now and is very excited with the frilly dress they picked out for her. I've dated a bit here and there, but my focus is on raising my daughter and building my career. After so many years of feeling like I was never particularly important, I'm working on myself so that I can find a good man. Clearly, I missed a lot of red flags. Now I know what to look for, but I'm not in much of a rush, as my life feels very full and happy for now.